Alright, so we're just gonna jump right into this video. I've already primed my face with Becca's Ever Matte poreless primer, and I'm not gonna color correct today because I want to see how well the foundation can cover my discoloration and also my blemishes. Okay, so this is the box that the foundation comes in. All right, I did go ahead and purchase two different shades. I got it in the color Deep Dark 195 and also Deep Dark 185. Now it is the summertime and I am a little darker than my winter shade, so I didn't know which one would be best for me, so I said, you know what, let me purchase two shades. But I do know Deep Dark 185 will probably be like my fall and winter and spring shade, and 195 will probably be my summer shade. All right, just to give you a little background information while I open this up about my skin, I do have the most oily skin in the whole entire world. No one have more oils than me. I'm telling you this, I know this for a fact. Oh, and I'm loving that it comes with the pump. Brands need to do this more often because I feel like with the pump, it helps you control how much you're putting on your face, and also it's not as messy, okay, as when you have to pour it in the back of your hand or something. It's just too much, but I love the pump. Of course I'm not going to swatch it like this. I'm going to probably swatch it on my chest area. This is Deep Dark 185. Oh, there we go. Take a little bit of that. It does have like a little runny consistency. This is 185 right here. It looks like a perfect match on the back of my hand, but yeah, you know, my hand is probably a different color than, yeah. Ugh, the struggle. All right, I'm just gonna swatch it right here, y'all. Yo, I think, well, this is a little bit too red. I wish this had more gold. 185. Okay, and just to give you some comparisons, I am 430 in Fenty Beauty's foundation, and in Maybelline's Fit Me foundation I am in the color 368 Deep Golden. I didn't use the comparison chart online because I knew they probably wouldn't match me right anyway. So all right, now I'm gonna swatch 195. I don't know why I didn't pick up 190. I skipped one. Maybe because I thought maybe if I mix it, I would get my perfect shade. This one right here is 195. Right, it does have a runny consistency. All right, this definitely looks like it has more red in it. Yeah, it does. Okay. See the difference, y'all? So 185 and 195. Which one? Okay, I think I'm definitely going to be 185, and I wonder if this oxidizes. Let's go with 185. I'm pretty sure by the end of the summer I'm gonna be close to 195, or I'm just gonna have to mix the two. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, I have so many different, you know, skin colors going on. So it's always hard to find a perfect match, and a lot of times I don't try to find the perfect match because I have so many different skin tones and colors going on here. I know most of the time that's impossible to find my perfect match. I just make it work. If a foundation is too dark, I'd rather my foundation be too dark than too light because I can always balance it out with concealer. I do not do too light foundations. I've learned that lesson from my past mistakes. All right, if a foundation is too light, I can't work with it, but if it's too dark, I can definitely work with it. So with my purchase, I qualify for a free foundation brush, so I'm going to use this foundation brush from Colourpop today to apply this foundation. This foundation does say that it's a soft matte full coverage foundation. So soft matte doesn't sound too promising. I wish it was just a matte foundation, but let's see. And listen, y'all, I know everybody named Mama has already reviewed this foundation on YouTube, but I figured one more review won't hurt because I know a lot of women with my skin complexion or my skin texture and with super duper oily skin that just likes watching reviews just to make sure the foundation would work before actually purchasing it. So one more review won't hurt, okay? What y'all think about the color match? I don't know if this is coming off on camera, but I feel like it's a little, I'm not sure. I think this might work, but I know in a couple of weeks it'll definitely be too light. I hate looking ashy, y'all. I hate when foundations make me look ashy. Like, I'm not about that ashy life, okay? I do like my foundation to be a little darker than this right here because I feel like this is close to borderline ashy. And so far, this is not full coverage. I feel like this is medium coverage. I would have to go in, if I'm really trying to have like a beat face for the day, I would have to go in with some more pumps. And just in case you didn't know, this does retail for $12, okay? But listen, I don't care if a foundation is $6. I don't care if it's $50. If I'm purchasing a foundation, I expect it to perform like it says in its description, okay? Look at my face and look at like my neck and my chest area. I know after I apply my concealer, this will probably be too light. In fact, 185 might be spot on, but like I said, when you add concealer, it brightens everything up and I don't like looking ashy. So here's what I'm gonna do. Instead of adding another pump of the 185, I'm gonna add a pump of the 195 just to bring this down a little bit. You can definitely tell that this is a bit too red. The 195 is too red for me, but on top of the 185, I think it'll be just fine. It does. Okay, so now that I added that extra pump, I do see that it covered all of my blemishes. I will say this is buildable. I feel much more comfortable with the 195 mixed with the 185. And because I have super duper oily skin, I'm going to take my beauty blender and just start to tap the foundation into my skin and making sure it picks up the excess. I don't want too much foundation. Just want to make sure that this is not just sitting on my skin, you know? And of course, I picked the hottest day to do a foundation review. I just cannot. Alright, so this is what my face is looking like before I apply my concealer. It does say that it's a soft matte, but I like my foundations to be a little bit more matte than this just because I have too many oils. It did cover my discoloration, alright, and my blemishes. So, I want to see how this holds up throughout the day. So I am doing a wear test. But before I do that, I'm just going to also apply some concealer. And this is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Dark 42. Now, I really like their concealer. So I just went in and purchased some more because I was running out. I'm not going for a super duper like beat face today. I'm taking it easy today. The reason why I'm doing this step here because I wanted to show you guys also the setting powders. I did get the banana powder and the medium deep powder. So I just wanted to see how that would work. I was most excited about these powders because, I don't know, I feel like you can never have enough setting powder. And I think these retail for $9. So in the summertime, what I like to do is set my under eye with a deeper translucent powder, okay? And this is the medium deep one. And then after I set my under eye area with the medium deep, I go in with a little bit of banana powder just to brighten it up just a little bit. I find that using banana powder alone in the summer months makes me look ashy. And when I take a picture with a flash, you'll see like just a bright ghost-like cast, and I don't like it. So I'm going to go in first with the medium deep. All right, just going to pour some of this, dip my beauty blender. I could probably set my whole face with this powder. It's like an exact match. Yeah, this is finely milled. I think I like this. Why spend $38 on a Laura Mercier powder if I could just spend $9 on this? What? I'm gonna set my smile lines because I like the crease there. I'm gonna go ahead and set my whole face with this. How about that? I'm just gonna, yeah, why not? Yeah, I really like this powder. Yeah. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the banana powder just to brighten up the under eye area a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Alright guys, this is what my face is looking like so far. My face is done. I do like the foundation with my other products. I feel like it blended well. Now I will be coming back later on today just to show you guys how the foundation held up. I do have to run a lot of errands. I'm going to be running around with my kids. It's a hot summer day. I shouldn't be wearing foundation in the first place. Like I usually don't wear foundation when it's hot like this, especially if I don't have like a special event to go to. But I wanted to review this Colourpop foundation because I've heard mixed reviews about it, so I just wanted to give my own take on it. So far, I think I do like it. As you saw with the color 185 was a tad bit too light for my liking. So I mixed it in with 195, which was a tad bit too red for my liking. But mixed together, I think I did get the perfect shade for me. But what I really do like are the no filter setting powders, all right? I didn't think I would like this as much as I do, but I really do. So I don't think I'm going to be purchasing the Laura Mercier for $38 anymore. I think I'm going to, stick to this and see how I feel about it. But yeah, so far so good. All right, so now it is 10:30. My little babies. Because I am the most oily girl in the whole entire planet, it's almost impossible to not have oils creep up in here, especially in my T-zone. But I'm going to try my best not to blot, all right? I'm going to take one for the team so that I can come back later and give you guys my final review and see how the foundation held up. Woo! Okay, guys, I am back. It's been about 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 6 hours, all right, since I put this foundation on. Just to show you guys that it's real, it is now 4:27. I'm gonna show you how many degrees it is outside right now. It is 87 degrees. So like I said, it is hot outside and it's humid. Okay, so now with that being said, how did this foundation hold up? I've been outside with my kids, running back and forth, running errands all day. I've been under the air conditioner, outside of the air conditioner, so I've experienced many temperature changes today. In case you don't know, my boys are 5 years old and they're very active, and I do a lot of running after them and a lot of, you know, if you have kids, you know what I mean. So, I think the foundation held up pretty fine. Now, keep in mind that I do have the most oily skin in the whole entire world, and not many foundations can hold up and fight and combat these oils. I don't care what type of primer I've used, foundations I've used. I've used some good foundations, but for the most part, my oils will always start peeking through by like the 3rd or 4th hour. So I put this on around 10:30. I say around 1 o'clock, I did notice that the oils, and my T-zone especially, were like there, okay? There was no denying that the oils were there. 6 hours later, this is what it's looking like. And here's what I think. I do think this foundation is okay. It's not the worst foundation I've ever tried, and it's also not the best. I think it's okay. It did not settle that much on my smile lines. That's my problem area. I hate when foundation settles in that, you know, smile line, be having me looking crazy. But right now, from what I can see, it's not looking too bad. I do really like the setting powders. I felt like it didn't crease my under eye area. And besides this oily T-zone right here, y'all, I must say this foundation is all right. It's okay. I'm not mad at it. And guys, to be fair, if it wasn't as hot and if I wasn't running around with errands and stuff today, I don't think my oils would be as you see right now. So just keep that in mind, that the weather does play a factor on your skin and how a foundation can perform. So if I was going to an outdoor event like a wedding, I would not wear this foundation. I think this foundation is an everyday foundation, like if you're going to work or if you're going to an inside event. But I'm happy that I found a new setting powder, because Laura Mercier is kind of, you know what I'm saying, pricey. Why spend $38 if I can just spend $9 on something that does the same thing? You know what I mean? So the setting powders, I give it an A++. I love the setting powders. The foundation, out of a 10, I'll give it a 7 or even an 8. Yeah. A 7 or 8 for the foundation. I had to try the foundation under normal weather circumstances just to see how it would perform. But like I said, even in the hot, humid weather, I'm not mad at what my face is looking like right now. Even though I'm super oily, the foundation did not break on me. It didn't separate. So I'm just going to take a piece of tissue and just blot my T-zone. Oh, God. Y'all, I really wanted to blot earlier, but I was like, no. Let me not do that, because I want to show you guys exactly how it holds up. And I didn't even touch up my lip because I wanted you guys to see exactly. I didn't want to play with my face at all. So is the foundation a must-have? I wouldn't say it's a must-have, okay? But if you are in the market for a new foundation and a new affordable foundation, I would recommend these. And now that I've blotted my skin, see what I mean? Like, I'm just glowing right here. I think I like the foundation. And the reason why I'm knocking off a couple of points is because I prefer a matte foundation. This is a soft matte foundation. This girl needs a matte foundation. And also, I forgot to mention the concealer. If you're in the market for a new concealer, I would highly recommend the No Filter concealer. These two products, the setting powder and the concealer, I say is a must-have because they're affordable and it does what other high-end concealer and setting powders do. Out of a 10, I'll give the concealer maybe a 9. I'll give the concealer a 9, but I definitely give the setting powder a 10. So you guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about this foundation and the whole No Filter product line from Colourpop. Let me know if you think I picked the right shade. And if you have any questions or comments, please, of course, leave it in the comment section and I'll be sure to get back to you. Y'all, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. And also follow me on all of my social media, including Snapchat and Instagram. And if you didn't check out my previous video, make sure you do that right after watching this video. This hair is holding up pretty nice, guys. I'm still loving it. I think I'm gonna rock this the whole summer. All right, guys, it is hot out there, so stay cool and stay hydrated. All right, until next time, bye.